Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov traveled to Malta to participate in the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, or OSCE, ministerial meeting, as the Russian Foreign Ministry announced on its Telegram channel on December 5th. Yes, there are sanctions. Yes, there is a travel ban too. But, despite all that, exceptions can be made for attendance at international meetings within EU territory. This is exactly why Russian oil is sold worldwide. Russia can buy navigation microchips in the West, and Russian war criminals can travel abroad to deliver their warmongering speeches without calling deepest concerns and fears of escalation. And Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha, who is also visiting Malta to address the plenary session of the OSCE meeting, left the hall before the start of Lavrov's fearless speech, calling him exactly that war criminal. And when Lavrov took the microphone, Sybiha and several other ministers of other countries simply left the hall. The visit came amid controversy after Malta cancelled a visa for Maria Zakharova, the official spokesperson for the Russian MFA, citing circumstances beyond their control, according to Comrade Zakharova. And we in Ukraine all know what circumstances within Russian control matters. Anyway, Lavrov's visit to Malta is the first visit to an EU country since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. Lavrov last visited an EU nation in 2021 for the OSCE meeting in Stockholm. He attended the UN General Assembly in New York multiple times during the war. I always ask myself if this is a right thing to do. According to Ukraine's foreign ministry, Sybiha is set to hold bilateral talks with counterparts from partner countries focusing on the consequences of Russian aggression and advocating for a comprehensive and just peace based on Ukraine's peace formula. What can I add here? Maybe only that Tucker Carlson says he's back in Russia for an interview with Lavrov to discuss, as usual, obvious historical facts or fakes. For example, how Poland started a war against itself by provoking Hitler and things like that. Well, maybe Tucker should also talk to Trump and ask him to give Alaska to Putin as a gesture of goodwill to stop the war in Ukraine in one day. Maybe so? Because I am sure that Lavrov can find enough historical evidence and reasons and parallels to prove to Tucker that one day it actually can happen, especially if no other law but Russian should prevail internationally.